Good morning, classy people. How y'all doing? Wayne Bolden. Boom. That's right. Shout out to John Madden. Rest in peace, my brother. We lost a good one there. We're here to take a look at the Smarty Jones stake race. It is a Derby point qualifying race on Saturday at beautiful Oaklawn Park. Full field of 14 going, a flat mile for $250,000. But before we get going, as always, it is a brand new year and I'm going to need your support as always. Be sure to like us, ring the bell, subscribe, watch our videos entirely as well as our ads. It drives revenue to our channel. And if by chance you want a SpeedKing shirt or you want our tip sheet, please email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. Right? Let's dive in. It's field of 14. It's 2-year-olds. It's babies. And you're on your own here. I mean, this is a really, really nice field. These races are always tough. They're young. They're babies. They're 2-year-olds. And they only have a few starts. So let's see what we can do here. Let's take a peek at these babies going in the Smarty Jones stakes. Well, the number 1 horse, Dash Attack. Dash Attack is a very, very nice horse by McPeak and McPeak. I like this horse. This horse is going to be in my top 3 picks. Dash Attack, the number 1, has one start, 1 win by Munnings, right? Trained by Kenny McPeak and David Cohen's in the arms. Speed figure is beautiful last time this horse broke a maiden on the 5th of December, some 27 days ago, and I expect this horse to improve. Got great pace, got great closing ability, and I expect this here colt by Munnings to improve. That's the number 1. Number 2, All in Sync. Well, it has 2 starts, 1 win, 1 second. Trained by Asmussen and Asmussen. Again, there's nothing wrong with this McLean music colt by any means. Mr. Rafael Santana is back for Asmussen. Look at that. Yeah, you know, but again, number 2, All in Sync. Not a bad horse. I'm going to look somewhere else here. I think there's some other ones here that I would rather lean towards. So I'm going to go ahead and look past and throw the number 2, All in Sync, out. Homebrew, well, it's the same thing, you know. The horse does have 2 wins from 3 starts. The number 3 horse, Homebrew, trained by, that's right, Brad Cox and all his merry horses. So Homebrew is a merry horse by Street Sense. To me, the speed figure is a cut below. This horse has every right to improve, but where he's starting from versus some of these where they are already at, I'm going to look past the number 3, Homebrew, and throw him out. Kavod. Well, we had this horse last time, and quite a few people in the community had Kavod. Ran on the 3rd of December at Oaklawn Park in a stake race, which was the Advent stake race at 3-1. And I tell you what, you know, this horse should continue to improve. Come off of a 29-day layoff. The horse is by Lee. This is Chris Hartman's horse. And I expect the number 4, Kavod, to have a say in the outcome here. I mean, you know, this horse just has a very, very beautiful speed figure out of the Avant Stakes last time. Has been across the racetrack, now stretching out from 6 furlongs to a mile. Has 9 starts, 3 of them are wins, 1 second. I expect the number 4 horse, Kavod, to be the 1st or 2nd pick for us in here. If for no other reason, maybe the 3rd pick, if for no other reason is all the things I've cited. This horse is a multiple stakes winner, has 3 wins from 9 starts, been across the track, coming off of a 4-week layoff. The number 4, Kavod, should be very, very tough here and should continue to improve as this horse continues to Derby dream. Of course, the Smarty Jones race is a point laden race for the Derby. 10 points to the winner, 4 points to the 2nd, 3 points to the 3rd, 2 points to the 3rd place horse, and 1 point to the 4th place horse. So Kavod, to me, is one of the top 2 picks in this race for sure. Ignitus, the number 5 horse, Ignitus, has 6 starts, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 2/3. This is the coach, D. Wayne Lucas. That's right. Kataris is in the arms, and this horse appears to be overmatched. Has already been beaten by Barber's Road in here and Cool Papa G. So the number 5 horse, we're going to go ahead and throw off the ticket with the coach, with him. The number 6 horse, Bureau, is another horse. I don't think it's a horrible horse. Just seems like he hasn't developed in only 2 starts, if you can say that. But there's some who are already ahead of him, and he would have to improve a whole bunch. The number 6, Bureau, has 2 starts, 1 wins. That's not horrible. He's by Master Tree, and again, I don't particularly like this horse in this spot, so we're going to throw the number 6 horse, Bureau, off the ticket. And here's a horse that I got a little weakness for, Ruggs, the number 7. Ruggs has 2 starts, 1 win. It's a Florida bred, but he's by Gun Runner, and that always get me up, looking and wondering. They're adding blinkers on this time for this horse. Was beat in the Avant Stakes by Kavod and Karama, the Steve Asmussen runner. And the number 7 is very attractive to me. I think I'm being a homer here when I like Ruggs a little bit because it's by Gun Runner, and Gun Runner is probably my 3rd or 4th favorite horse of all time, right outside of Empire Maker and of course Curlin, and none greater than Ghost Zapper and Rachel Alexandra, obviously on the female side. But Ruggs, I like this horse a little bit. I mean, he's going to get to the front, and I think speed is king. Or what else is new? Speed King. And I mean, Ruggs, I'm not, so it may be the fan in me. So I may pick this horse for that reason alone. But really, he has an upside to him. He is by Gun Runner, and I can see the number 7 horse getting to the lead and trying to control this race for sure. And Vavar, hey, here is a nice horse. This is a merry horse. Brad Cox has this horse, Vavar. And Vavar has every right to continue to improve. Has 4 starts and 2 wins. And Matt Garcia is in the orange here. Comes out of the Kentucky Jockey Club race, beaten by Small Happy and Classic Causeway. Ran a beautiful race. But again, he doesn't necessarily have to win. I know he's going to take a lot of money because it's Brad Cox, of course, and it's a baby trying to do some Derby dreaming. So Vavar, the number 8 horse, I guess is a very viable horse here. And here is the 9 horse, right? Don't Cross the Devil. You never want to do that. Don't Cross the Devil, the number 9 horse, has literally never done anything wrong. This here colt, who's by Cross Traffic, has 2 starts and 2 wins. How can you knock that? You can't. So Don't Cross the Devil has continued in both of his starts to just do what he's due. Big jump from his maiden special race on the 27th of October to that allowance race on November 20th. I mean, that speed figure jumped almost 20-30 points from my database, and that's a huge improve. So I'm thinking this horse may react, even though he does have 22 days. I'm going to try to get around Don't Cross the Devil just because of such a big jump from his first race to his second. They're only giving him 22 days. They did change the trainer to fill the model, so that is very positive. They must like this horse. That's why they changed from Clary to fill the model, and I get it. Lane Luzzy is in the orange, but I'm going to go ahead and take a wait-and-see approach on the number 9, Don't Cross the Devil. The number 10 horse, I'm telling you right now, Barber's Road has 4 starts, 2 wins, and 1 second. Ortiz is our trainer of record. And again, this horse comes out of an overnight stake race at Churchill Downs some 35 days ago on November 27th, which was the Lively Chevrolet Stakes. And the horse ran second behind Tejano Twist. That's a very awfully nice race. And again, if I was you, I wouldn't really throw this horse number 10, Barber's Road, off the ticket that fast. I mean, the horse is by race day. That sire has been spitting out some very nice horses. And the last number on this horse, running second behind Tejano Twist, is not bad at all. So Barber's Road, I think, has a very positive shot in here, and I don't know how I leave this horse off my ticket, the number 10, Barber's Road. Karama, Well, here is an Asmussen runner, the number 11 Karama, has 3 starts and 1 win and 1/3. The horse is by Cairo Prince. It looks like this horse should be on the turf. And again, was beaten in the Avant Stakes by Kavod. And I'm going to think that this horse is a cut below this field here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the number 11 and throw them off the ticket. I mean, by all means, you could always use these horses underneath, but they're young. They only have 3 starts. They have every right to improve, right? I mean, so, you know, these horses jump big time between their first and second start, their second and third start, and their fourth and fifth start. Just like we talked about with Don't Cross the Devil. I mean, the jump between his first and second race was huge, which makes me think Don't Cross the Devil is going to bounce. But Karama has every right to improve, but has already been beaten by the number 4 Kavod in here. So again, I mean, it is stretching out for the first time, or the second time for this one. And of course, these horses, like I said, improve. But I'm going to look past the number 11 in this spot, Karama, and throw him off the ticket. And of course, here is a horse. Love the name. Cool Papa G. Has 3 starts, 1 win, and 2/3. Again, this is another Asmussen by McLean Music. It doesn't appear to be as fast as most McLean Music babies are. Ran a beautiful race, 3rd behind Tahano Twist and Barber's Road, coming out of the Churchill Downs race, that lively stakes race on the 27th of November. The horse looks like he is improving. All 3 of his speed figures got a little bit better with each one, which is typical of Steve Asmussen horses. His horses very, very rarely have big tops and big jumps from one race to another. One of the reasons that I love him, his horses always look healthy, they always look sound, they always well spaced between races with a lot of time, and it wouldn't surprise me as Cool Papa G continued to improve in this spot. But me, myself, I mean, when I see McLean Music, I'm a speed, you know how much I love speed. I mean, this horse just doesn't appear to have it. They are stretching them out a little bit here. Looks like a deep closer, which is really counteractive to all McLean Music. I mean, see Jackie's Warrior, right? So again, the number 12 horse here, Cool Papa G, I would just recommend to use him underneath because he likes to run late for sure. Immoral has 1 start and 1 win. You can't knock that. The horses buy into mischief. You can't knock that. But the fact of the matter is, he beat Maidens over at Charlestown, and the speed figure is like 4 or 5 cuts below the rest of these. So I'm telling you now, the number 13 horse, I don't like at all. The breeding is there. The horse has never done anything wrong. I mean, you're probably going to get a huge price, and you should get a huge price. I don't like Immoral in this spot at all. And the number 14 horse. Well, here is the horse that I think they all have to beat, to be honest with you. The number 14 horse, Ben Diesel, has 2 starts and 1 win. This Kentucky bred is by Will Take Charge. Dallas Stewart is our trainer of record, and John, Mr. Court, is in the orange. This horse ran 4th behind Small Happy in the Grade 2 Kentucky Jockey Club for $400,000 on the 27th of November, and turned out a beautiful speed figure. It looks like the horse had bobbled a little bit. He stalked the pace, finished 4th by 6, but the number that he earned in that race suggests that this horse is going to be very hard to handle in here. Now, the knock that I have on Ben Diesel, the number 14 horse, that's right, boom! Another John Madden. Yeah, I mean, Ben Diesel, the number 14, is in the 14 hole, right? And they're going a flat mile, which is usually a short run into the first turn. And the enemy of horse racing, in my opinion, is ground loss. This horse has enough speed to be dangerous to lose some ground into the first turn. That concerns me a real bunch. So John Court is going to have to be really crafty on how he handled Ben Diesel if he is to win this race here today. You know, I mean, you know, ground loss, you can't give up ground to horses that are just as talented as you are. You need a smooth, smooth ride. But I believe that Ben Diesel is the top horse in this race to beat for sure. And it's going to take, to me, in my opinion, the horse to beat if, all things are correct. So there is your Smarty Jones. It's a wide open race. It has Derby implications. Point systems are on the line here. 10 points, 4 points, 2 points, and 1 point. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that the number 14 horse will be our top pick. And I would be remiss equally if I didn't take the number 7 horse, the horse by Gunrunner. Of course, he's already been beaten by Kavod, the number 4, but the number 7 Ruggs is by Gunrunner. He is going to be clearly the front runner in this race, and I'm going to go ahead and use him as my second pick, and maybe I'm going to put him on top as well. And I'm being a little homer here, and I'm being cute, really, because he will have to improve the number 7 horse. But I can't help it. It's a gun runner. The horse has speed. I'm going to be on the engine, and you know how I like to be on the engine. What else is new, SpeedKing? So I'm going to take the number 7 horse Rudd as our second choice in here. And like I said, I would be remiss if I didn't take the number 4 horse Kavod. I think that horse has every right to continue to improve. I mean, Hartman has done a nice job with this horse, and he won that stake race and has 3 wins from 9 starts. So our top picks are going to be 14, 7, 4. Okay, in that order, in your Smarty Jones. Tell me what you like. There's several ways you can go in here. I'm going to surely bet the number 7 Rug because he's out of Gunrunner, and I think he's going to be on the front end. But to me, the bottom horse is clearly the number 14, the one to beat. So our top picks, once again, is 14, 7, 4, Kavod. Tell me what you think. Have a bunch of fun. Remember to turn your closed captions on so you can see our subtitles going across the screen as you view our entire video and the ads to help us going into 2022. Stay classy in everything you do, folks. And remember, our email address is speedking24@yahoo.com. Stay classy, y'all.